Alright, so guys, what we're talking about today is just area, circumference, and perimeter. Okay, so you have to just remember some basic stuff for this. Okay, so if we are talking about any type of shape, if we're talking about perimeter of something, okay, that is going to be the sum of all the side lengths. Okay, so perimeter is the sum of all the side lengths. So if this is 7, and this is 7, and this is 4, and this is 4. Okay, so the perimeter of this object would be 4 plus 4, which is 8, plus 14, which would be 22. Okay. All right, now if we were to do area, area is different. Area is the amount of space an object takes up. Okay, so in this case, we'd be talking about it with area, with two-dimensional stuff. We would just be talking about the amount of squares that it takes up. Okay, area is the amount of space an object takes up. So in this case, since we're talking about two-dimensional stuff, we would be talking about square units that it takes up. So if you imagine that each little square was a 1 by 1, and so there would be 7 squares up top and 4 squares on the side, and then that would make up the total amount of it. And so that kind of makes sense because area, the formula is the length times the width in I guess I would say rectangles and squares, and there's different formulas, different stuff. So length times width, so this problem it would be 7 times 4, which would be 28. So you could fit 28 of those little squares inside of this this rectangular box. Okay, so that would be that. Now if we were talking about a circle, okay, circle doesn't have perimeter. It's because if the perimeter is the sum of all the side lengths, there's no sides to a circle. So we're going to be talking about something else. So its circumference is the perimeter of a circle. Okay, and that formula is actually given as C equals pi times 2 times the radius. Okay, or you could also say pi times the diameter. Okay, and you're probably going, hey, what is a radius? What is a diameter? Okay, good question. Okay, diameter would be the length from one side to the opposite side of a circle, so that would be diameter. Okay, now if I only did half of that, so if I went from one edge to the middle of a circle, that would be the radius. So radius, you could also say radius is half a diameter, and diameter is twice a radius. Okay? All right, now area's formula for a circle is going to be a little bit different. So area is going to be equal to pi times a radius squared. Okay, now if we went back to our calculator real fast, and sorry, I have a whole bunch of stuff on here. Okay, pi, some of you guys are probably going, oh, what is pi? Pi, you can type into Desmos, and it does come up with a decimal approximation to within about 12 spots of what pi is. Okay, so don't use 3.14, please use the pi button here. And if you do need to do calculations with it, so let's say you need to do a radius, a square, or circle with a radius of 4, you could just square it like right here, and you would get the exact answer for the actual area of the circle. Okay? So just please understand when you guys are working on this stuff, Desmos is your best friend. It's a really helpful thing. Okay, so that's perimeter, circumference, and area shapes. Now circumference only deals with circles. So you don't need to worry about that pretty much anywhere else. But you do need to know the difference between perimeter and area, because perimeter and area do two different things. Okay, perimeter's formula is pretty easy. It's the sum of all the side lengths. Area, you have a triangle is 1/2 times base times height. Rectangle is length times width. Pentagon, I'm not going to teach you till later. I think that's pretty much it for right now. And the area of a circle is going to be 2 pi r, or 2 times pi times radius, or pi times diameter would be, no, sorry, pi times radius squared. I was giving you the circumference formula. Okay. All right, and that's pretty much it for the tools of geometry. Everything next time we will be talking about proofs, and that's a ton of fun. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.